All right, so I want to do a quick demo on how to build a Sunburst chart in Tableau using map layers. I had a client specifically request a Sunburst chart, so instead of having to write a bunch of calculations to get this work, you can do this really easily with map layers. So the first step is to create a calculation. I called mine position, but you use the Makepoint calculation, and your two values are 0 and 0. Then to get started, double click this, and you'll see that Tableau will create a map for you with the circle here in the middle. Then what we'll do is we'll turn this into a pie, and we'll start adding our different layers. So I'm going to add sales onto angle, and then I'm going to add category onto color. Then we're going to add another one here. We'll do a lot of formatting and sizing in just a minute. Then I'm going to bring position out again. I'm going to click and drag and add this as a mark layer. So I'm going to drag it up to the top and drop it here. And then we'll want to rename these so we don't forget, position 2, position 1 as we start to add different layers. So I'm going to call this one category, and I'm going to call this one subcategory. I'm going to move this one below because the lower level goes at the bottom. So this is going to go below my category. I'm going to change this one to a pie, add sales onto angle, add subcategory onto color. I'm also going to add category onto color as well. So we can do that by adding it to, we can add it to detail, and then we can click on this and change it to color and move it above subcategory. So that way it'll color it based off of the category first and then do different shades for the subcategory. Now what we want to do is we want this to get as big as possible. So we're going to just click on our map, and we're going to do Control-Shift-B until our circle gets like super big. So we just keep pressing that. If you're on a Mac, I think it's Command-Shift-B. So let's just get it as big as we want. Go about here. All right, then what we can do is we can start to play around with the size of everything. So I'm going to make my subcategory section a bit bigger in the back. So we'll go there. Then I'll make my category section about here. I actually want to put a white line around. So what I can do is I can hold position again, add it as a mark layer. I can call this blank, change this to a circle or a pie. Change it white. Let's move it in between the two. And now we'll play with the size of this a little bit. Okay, so now we have the ring there. And then let's add one more onto mark layers. I'm going to call this my total sales. We'll change this to a circle, make it white. Maybe make it a tad bigger. So maybe we make this guy a little bit bigger, make this guy a little bit bigger, and now we'll make our circle a little bit bigger so we can fit our total sales in there. Yeah, something like that. So then I'll take sales, put it on text. I will align it center vertically and horizontally in the center. I'll edit this. Let's make it Tableau medium. We'll do size 14 and bold. Then below it we'll do total sales. Make this a little bit smaller. Make sure we format it. All right, so then we have a sunburst diagram. So now I can add color in here. One of the other things I might do for formatting is maybe just add like a light gray border, or maybe we'll do a white border. We can do this one here as well. So we can see the divisions. You might want to sort these as well. So I can sort my subcategory based off of the sales field in descending order or ascending. That way my biggest value is first, and so go darker to lighter, and so you could do it that way. Then finally we want to remove the map from the background. So I'm going to go to map, background maps, and change it to none. So then we have this view here. We'll tell it to take up the entire view. And then we just right click, format, get rid of our 0 lines and grid lines. Just do it at the sheet level. And then all we have to do is hide our headers. It's hard to see, but there is still an axis here, so we can hide the axis rulers as well. And now they're gone. And there you have it. So I thought this was pretty cool. I know there's a ton of different uses for map layers. I think Agata did something pretty cool with them as well. But if you have to create a Sunburst chart, this is a really simple way to do it instead of writing a bunch of calculations. Let me know if you have any questions.